I know everybody knows Brother Barnard. Brother Barnard's been here at the church many long years, and he's been a deacon. Brother Barnard, could you tell us just how many years you was deacon here?
I really don't know today.
Long years he's been a deacon.
Quite a while.
And you don't mind if I say something about you, do you?
No.
I will tell you what, a lot of people, even here at the church, we admire Brother Barnard. I do, and everybody here for his being straightforward. He is a straightforward man. And to get it across to you what I mean by saying this, him and Brother Thurman Griffin have a lot in common. And Brother Thurman went home with a lady from church one time, and she had a new recipe and a cooked cake. She said, Brother Thurman said, "How you like my cake?" He said, "It's all right." She wasn't satisfied. She just kept on wanting to know more about it. Really, I don't know what she had in mind, but she was wanting to, just a little more. Brother Thurman, what do you really? He said, "Now, if you really want to know the truth," he said, "it tasted like ground up lighter knots." Brother Barnard's just that way. If you want to know the truth, he'll just tell you the truth. And I like that. And everybody, I've heard several here at the church say that they just love him because he's a straightforward man. If he lacks it, he lacks it. And if he don't, he don't. And it just don't. That's the way it is. Brother Barnard's been here and been a deacon a long time when we rebuilt the church here, when it was tore down to the walls, wasn't nothing but the walls standing here. Brother Barnard just stuck with us and stayed with us. He's right here with us. He labored with us. He didn't only labor here. Brother Barnard put untold finance in the church to get it built back. And he's just been great in this area, down through the ages. And I want to say this, and I can say this for our church and all. We dearly love Brother Barnard. And he's come to the age of being 80 years young, we'd say today. The Lord's blessed him, and he's got to be here with us a lot of times. And we hope the Lord will bless him and just let him stay with us on. We're not ready to give him up, but we just want to recognize and Brother Barnard, the church wants to give you this plaque. It is so beautiful. It says, Barnard Smith, I'm going to read it to you. Barnard Smith wrote on it, "In appreciation for your many years of love and loyalty and dedication service to Bethel Church. May the Lord bless you." We're going to have we're giving him, or his family rather, is giving him a birthday out here. We're going to meet out at our social hall. And Sister Margaret now has said you're invited to stay and participate if you will. Now, we'll let you say something if you want to.
I appreciate everyone that's come. And as he said, I think this makes 3 buildings that we have been in. We started out under that big oak tree, and we sat on slabs for benches. Well, we moved over and got in a block church and tore it down and built another block church. And it didn't suit us, so we tore it down and built this. Well, this one wouldn't stay no way but sort of sway back, as y'all know what I mean. And so we said, well, let's do it over. Brother Kenny said, "I got a friend in Jacksonville." I'm just saying this now to prove what he said. He said, "I got a friend in Jacksonville," said he'd come up in. I don't take no part of it. But if we're going to fix it, we're going to fix it. And they said, "Well, let's fix it." So they appointed me and Brother Edsel sitting over, Virgil sitting over here. We stayed with it about 3 months.
Yeah.
And we went and got trusses and put up there. And they are set above these young beams here. There's a set of trusses that you can walk under. And somebody says, "I want some round posts on the outside." I said, "You shall have some round posts on the outside." Somebody said, "Well, I want some carpet." I said, "Well, we thought we'd carpet down the aisle." Said, no, we want to carpet the whole church. I said, well, we shall carpet the whole church. And we did. And I appreciate every one of you. I love every one of you. I've been here, I might not be the oldest in here, but if I am, pretty close. As I look over the crowd, I don't think there are 5 people here, I can't remember who they are. Now, when it comes to names, I've got to the place where sometimes I can't remember my grandchildren's names. You know, it's just something that works the way you age to do with me. But I am proud of the way y'all have come. I'm proud that y'all wanted to come or you wouldn't come, I'm not saying. I'm proud of this year's recognition plaque here. And I hope the Lord will bless you as long as He's blessed me. Yeah. So I could have been gone, but the Lord didn't see fit for me to go.
Yeah.
And I haven't went yet. Sometimes I got poor circulation. And whenever I stand up, sometimes I have to, get my balance. And sometimes if I don't, well, I wish I had it. Because I don't know which way I'm going, whenever I stand. But I am proud that the Lord has blessed me this far. And I want to be able to, make it in. If I don't make it, look what I have done over the period of years, and then come up to the very time to jump in and back out. I can't do that. No way, no way. So I reckon this is about all I know to say. And I'm proud of everyone that's come and visited in recognition of this that I have hope out with here.
We love you.
One other thing he said, when he was talking about we shall have the carpet, and the other thing we had, Brother Merman didn't mention this, but he said, we're going to have a steeple. He said this, we're going to have a steeple, and he put it out there, you can see. Let's give him one more good hand. You're dismissed, if you will, if you like. You're invited to come out.
Where you going?
I'll be 640.
I had Michael's video. He met the last time he come out about a week. I wanted to get that thing down and take pictures of everything I had in the house.
Yeah.
Get the serial numbers, everything, pump them all down, everything go like that in the house. Just take pictures of it. Which Gordon could have come?
Video tonight.
Where you at now? Y'all in the church? They wasn't preaching.
We putting on lipstick and getting every bit of it. All right, Daddy. It's live. There's a lot more of us last time than there are this time. There was Melissa. That's when Justin was this time of day. take me out. Big old family then than I have right now. That's the biggest family is Southern Degree. Versus Justin. That's finance business. And then Justin is a 10-hour bag.
Okay, let's get together.
Let that build up.
Use it over.
Go right there. Right out here, bud. You want the door?
Jessica's gone to the car. Grant. I don't know that song. Grant knows it. What?
Let me take a little bit of the other.
Y'all get in there. Dwayne, you have to get the camera.
You gonna get over here? Okay, get over here.
Shirt up. Well, you won't.
Wait a minute, how y'all want to? Yeah.
That's good.
I was trying to get hold of
Get that close straight. This is all about
Frank.
Frank and Francis won't
Y'all
get
get
in.
from that door, make
Back up just a little bit.
Frank and Francis won't get in.
Excuse me.
Debbie, I like it like see. Can you get it like that? Step up a little bit, Frank.
Scoot on in, Bo WL.
1, 2, 3,
Can I get one?
Y'all ready? Yeah, ready. All right. Are you happy?
Y'all ready one day too? I'm around the stove.
Good. You need to get in his family.
He's still alive. God's not dead. He's still alive. God's not dead. He's still alive. I feel him in my hand. I feel him in my face. I feel him all over me. There's healing in the name of Jesus. There's healing in the name of Jesus. There's healing in the name of Jesus. No other name I know. There's victory in the name of Jesus. There's victory in the name of Jesus. There's victory in the name of Jesus. No other name I know. He's my rock, my shore, my shield. He's the wheel in the middle of the wheel. Oh no, he'll never let me down, 'cause he's just the jewel that I have found.
me tell y'all a little tale I heard over Barnard one time.
Oh, I tell us.
They were sitting at the table eating and said that, I don't remember what they had to eat, but anyway, that butter was involved. And this man reached over to get him some butter, and he got a big old lump of butter. He says, "Uh-oh, I missed my aim." Barnard said, he was just a little guy, you know. He said, "Yeah, looked like you aimed to get it all, didn't you?" He also said they was back hoeing one time, him and Barnard. And said, Barnard said, "Go to dinner. It's dinner time. Let's go to dinner." And he said, Barnard said, "I want you to hush now." I said, "If you mention dinner again, I'm going to whip you." So he hoed on a little bit longer, and then he looked around and said, "I wonder what they're doing at the house." As long ago as I remember, the longest time that I remember about Barnard is him telling me he had not swung on the barn door. But never you mind, while he was feeding the mules, we was swinging in. He went to get us, and while he got me, he had climbed the fence, lock fence, and run. So he had to run Ed down. He come over the fence, run Ed down with him. He just got me. We always did say that he had an itch for ice cream. You couldn't make ice cream, what Barnard would drive up. So one Saturday evening, me and Sue went in the smokehouse, and we shut the door, and we was making a turn of ice cream, got just about ready. Who drove up at the gate? Well, nobody else around, you know. He drove up, so we went in the smokehouse and we eat that He carried me fishing down to the Omaha. I had never been fishing for it all. Yeah, him and Leah and John were. And I wasn't no fisherman, you know. I'd get hung on everything that come along. And he said, "Dad, yeah, if they ever start to dredge this river, I want you to get you a job with it." So you can hang anything that comes along. You can hang. This will be my last one now. Barnard sort of got out with a storekeeper one time. He bought a lot of stuff from him, said he wasn't buying nothing else. And he said if the wolf rats was eating the mattress that I was sleeping on, plumb up, he said I'd get me a tomcat and hit you to the head of the bed before I got up
Well, I reckon one of the greatest things I remember about Brother was I feel like that he had a great hand in me coming to church. Used 2 years ago, Daddy didn't bring us children to church, but Vernon did. I mean, Vernon, he went to church, and you know, he married into the Grantham family, and Uncle John, he was an active member of this church over here. And Vernon come to church, and that's one of the greatest memories I have of him. Is I feel like he had a hand in maybe me finding the Lord. It's because he helped bring me to church, and me and Doug Gale, and we was just little fellas, but he'd come by and carry us to church, and we'd come over here and have Sunday school in the afternoon at church. And you know, you didn't hardly ever hear having Sunday school in the evening, but that's when we had it here at New Bethel. And I appreciate him for that. I've thought about that a lot of times. I give him credit for me coming to church like I have, and I've been going ever since. And it's been a long time, and I appreciate him. He's still my brother, and I love him.
Your older brother.
My older brother.
I thought about that too, as I started bringing y'all to church.
That's right.
I give him credit because he's come to church too. Like Ed said, that he takes to church.
I hope to bring her too.
He didn't much want us to go to the Holiness Church. Before he died, he turned to the Holiness Church. But back at that time, I know I got up one night and asked him to pray for
He said, that's been you stay home. And he didn't want me in the Holiness Church, but due to Bernard, we come with him to church. And I'm like, Dad, I give him credit to get me in church.
Well, I can remember Mama, whenever Mama got sickly and all, and she, Vernon and Rucci lived up the road up in a little house just above Dad and Mama. Mama would send up there, tell Vernon to pray for her. She had confidence, you know, she wanted him to pray. And I appreciate that. I appreciate people that serve the Lord. And I just appreciate him taking up time with us little youngins to bring us to church.
I remember one time Daddy used to drink pretty bad. He didn't quit drinking. And the doctor had told him that if he ever drank, he wouldn't kill him. Well, he thought he was going to die. He was walking the floor and the yard's wringing his hands and crying. Vernon was laying on the porch and he walked up there. He said, Vernon, if you got any religion, pray for me.
I've got a lot of memories about my daddy. He has just truly been a true daddy. He's somebody that we could look up to. He's somebody that taught us the morals, our morals. He taught us independence. He taught us how to work. He taught us how to pray. I remember the family altars we had. Our Christian heritage means more to me than I guess a lot of the things of any other thing I can think of. But Daddy has been a daddy that I could talk to and I've loved, and he's the greatest daddy. If you could just look through into my heart and into the windows of my heart, you know how I feel that he's the greatest daddy on earth to me, and I love you truly, Daddy.
Well, I can say one thing. Papa Smith taught me how to drive.
Is that what's wrong? Is that why you got so many
Right. But I used to have, Papa had that little blue Datsun truck, the little turquoise blue, and he let me drive everywhere. And I'd go from there to Gordon's and everywhere, and Papa let me drive. Papa, I love you. You've been an example to me all my life.
I hear you drive better now.
One thing I forgot, he knew how to discipline too. He had a strong, stern hand for discipline. That's one thing I wish he didn't have sometimes.
I appreciate that. It's true. My mama was sick so many times. He came to class for the 3.5 years. I don't know if he missed a week coming over there. He would spend the last thing he had to take care of Mama. She needed it, and I appreciate that so much. If I ever had a problem, I'd always, if I was going to make a big decision in my life, I would pray about it, talk to Skip, but I had to have Daddy's opinion of it. It may not have been what I wanted, but I got his opinion. And I appreciate you, Daddy, more than anything. I respect you and I love you.
We didn't used to have television and all that to entertain us, but I can remember Daddy sitting down with some of Mama's brothers anyway, and they could entertain us, just carrying on in the conversations. And so he can be really serious, but he can also be funny too.
And this lady over here, this one of her, and I thank God every day for you. You take care of Daddy, you take care of us, and we appreciate you.
We do. We love her.
I think in a roundabout way, I can credit him for getting you back in the church, because with the reason he had to part with the money. I had to get out of the church, and I was going down. He comes in my life, and he got me back in the church. And I tell you what, he's been
And those family altars Robert was talking about, I'll never forget those. And I'm so proud when people were talking about family altars. I said, well, I have that background. I said, no matter who we had company, no matter how big they were, we always got our music night. And everybody at Bible, we all prayed. And that's something I'll never forget.
If he weren't raised in the woods like He comes to the house one day and he was going and hunting. And he went off down there on the creek and he got lost. He said he didn't know which way the house was, and he finally found the fence and he followed that fence.
Yeah, he always told me, if you ever get lost, look for a fence. Somebody one just followed somewhere. It'll lead you somewhere.
Me and him was walking the landline over there. I was showing him where the landline was. He said, which way is the house? He said, I thought it was in the truck. I think you need to get out.
There you are, it's long.
I said, well, I can see it right over there. He just weren't used to being out there.
Well, Vernon, I certainly, I can remember a lot of good times I had at your house. And I remember how good you was to me, and I appreciate it. And I'll always love you. You'll always be my brother. We've had a lot of good times and a lot of good memories. So God bless you right on.
Well, I say if you want me to go today, I'll go today. If you want me to go tomorrow, I'll go tomorrow. So
Well, I remember,
I'll be here till we ready for it.
Aunt Gladys said, but you're not the oldest one here. She and Thelma are older than you.
Black man.
There's a couple times I had to go out
Somebody said she had her a new car. Howard knows more about her than I do, because he plays football.
Yeah. You better call before you come, 'cause this woman don't stay home.
Yeah, I understand that. They say
I mean, you know, I really do.
That's for me and my family.
it's always pretty to me.
And I can't ever see y'all say, see, it might get my name run over there.
They got me going there, still water flat, and sometimes it's better. So I'm happy. In and out, real fast. In and out, I'd say. Hopefully that trip is all I'll be. Yeah, oh, I'd love to see that again. You do that? That's why we are just fine.
That's from us, Paul. Well, that's from us. I don't know if you did survey or found it latest. They admitted they could eat them on their mind.
It might not be as strong as them, but I can see it in my house.
Yeah, they
But I can see it.
Yeah. Okay. You got a pen in there? You got a pen? What you need? My telephone number for glasses. You want me to down there? Yeah, I'm gonna go. But I'll write it down. I got one in the car. You ready?
Thank you, J.W.